Hello everybody, and today we're back with Sonic Triple Trouble. Apparently, when I first was trying to record this video, I had to pause the record. I had to pause the recording because if you don't know right now, you see that we're clearly in the first zone again. Because well, I forgot to save, and then again, we're not even on the exact same thing. But even there, I forgot to save. So. And now pause pause the video. Just to get to Sunset Park again. And when doing that, I had to showcase me going to special stage. But also, by the way, I had to play this level again after I paused the recording because I skipped this and the screen locked. It's so much, but after we say what I had for theory, it's not going to be here. Of course, it's not going to be this one. But anyways, I have a theory for special stages where you run around and special stages where you run around pretty much an obstacle course. It kind of sounds like Hidden Palace, dun 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 dun. It kind of sounds like it. But at least the starting bit does, until it just has its own news segment. It probably is just Hidden Palace with just one extra segment. Anyways, I feel like I'm going to fail here. Now there are two spell stages in this game. There's this one and the other spell stage. I prefer the ones where you run around, kind of like in Sonic Chaos, but these are alright. Sonic Triple Trouble is the second best 8-bit Sonic game. And now Sonic Triple Trouble is the second best 8-bit Sonic game. Oh. Then we're gonna be back. Yeah, so we have a boss fight. And I'm pretty sure I showed this last time because, I was in this zone, but pretty much what you gotta do is just constantly bounce on them. You can touch the floor, yes, but it's just easier. Now we're done with the special stage. And, well, all I have to pretty much do is just reach Sunset Park again, then just play through that afterwards. And it turns to a ring monitor, so you can't just do it all over again. But yeah, pretty much that spell stage where you run around, pretty much obstacle course. Pretty much is probably just Hidden Palace Zone with its own extra part. But anyways, we're in Great Turquoise Act 3. And I promise you that I'm going to try and not forget to save. But thing is, can't guarantee that. Where's the boss? Seriously. I don't even sure where I am going. Oh. I forgot. that was played. And we had go down, but not that. It's been literally a year ever since I played this game. Unless you count like today, where I had to make a test recording. Then the other recording, which I said, because that recording, if you're wondering, that recording was like made a little while ago, like before making this video. That was pretty easy. And Knuckles just blows Great Turquoise into flames for some reason. And we're on to Sunset Park. Even though it logically makes no sense. Now, the first best 8-bit Sonic game, in my opinion, would be Sonic Pocket Adventure. Sure, it might not have like some of the things Triple Trouble has, but it's really good. I would say like the best. I would say like the best, though. And yeah, it has clearly been a year ever since I played this game. Obviously. Evidence just like shows. And after this should be like, well, Robotnik Winter Zone. And after that, Tidal Wave. Then I think after that is the Atomic Destroyer. What type of name is that? I don't know. But it sounds like a cool name. At least trying it, or at least it tries to sound like a cool or threatening name. Now, the thing is, I was like casually like playing through these like stages, but I actually have to look around for Emerald Monitor. And also in Sonic Pocket Adventure, if you collect all of the 6 Chaos Stones, you turn Super Sonic. The one and only game where you can turn Super Sonic with 6 emeralds, and also the one only Sonic game where you can, the only 8-bit Sonic game where Sonic can also go Super Sonic. Can also go into a super form. I'm not sure why he just didn't do that for like the 8-bit Sonic games. The only one he did it for was that one specific game. For whatever reason. I'm glad, because now 8-bit Super Sonic's official, but one thing I like about this game is like, it's made for the small screen. It's made in more so in mind for a small screen. Like the other games which were just ports, which is why they didn't just play as well. Because, well, they just weren't made for the small screen of the Game Gear. And also, this game has a bunch of features that will never return, such as, well, you only lose 30 of your rings, which pretty much means you don't lose all of them. But then again, that was only probably made for this game in particular, because, well, the other 8-bit Sonic games clearly needed that. Okay, we're just gonna check if that's actually the end. Okay, no. Anyways, like I was saying, where is it? I know I haven't really explored too far into the stage, but like, sometimes just like Bearfuse, like, Well, it's pretty much what you have to do anyway. You just gotta scavenger hunt through a stage. I don't even really know what I'm doing. Like, the only one I can really remember is even in Great Turquoise. I don't even remember these other locations that clearly look somewhere like the end. It's probably on this loop. Yeah, it's right there. So I wasted a bit of time, but let's just jump in before stars just disappear, and then I have to go to a thing again. See, I'm going to Table Music Theater. Like, you can hear it. That's what I mean. Dun, 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 dun. Like you can hear it until like a different like segment that is a part of this particular song that doesn't sound like Hidden Palace comes in. Yeah, like that weird part, it just isn't from Hidden Palace. Obviously. Oh, you gotta be serious. Seriously. Alright, something more harder. Okay. I like these obstacle courses though. I also like the design of them. It's just like this calm, like purple look to it. You might say, why want my special stages to play like normal stages? Because, well, sometimes it's better that way, honestly. Like, why do we need complicated rules for one special stage when you can just have the same rules mostly? And just have, and just like modify the rules very slightly to a point that you pretty much wouldn't know most likely what you're doing. Instead of being confused on why you didn't get the Chaos Emerald. Not saying that some of them are bad. I think I have to land on the tiles. Also, if you're wondering what move that is, that invincibility looking super peel out, well, it's actually called the Strike Dash. I just wanted to restart since, well, not restart entirely, but start from this point because, well, I couldn't find any time mine. Physics in this game are good, but like for platforms like these, it's not good. Like it wants you to be specific like this, and I'm not even sure how it expects you to do some of these. It's ridiculous. Like literally. I'm not saying it's impossible because I just did it, especially. Come on, seriously? And that's the only save state I have. Let's see if we can clutch it. I don't care. I'm not sure why I even have a time limit though. Besides the fact that, well, it's a special stage. Please go faster. Come on. Yeah, there's no way it can make that in like how much time I have for this one segment. No, there is no possible way ever. If you're telling me I can bounce on those things, I can't seem to find a way. You know what sucks too? I expected to work like regular Sonic physics. But no, I have to continue the spin dash right afterwards. on. Oh yeah, I didn't save any time. Oh, come on. That's way too long. Ugh. I literally just hunted for nothing. Like, you even get me tries in this game anyway. But I'm not even sure how many tries I even got. Probably like Sonic Pocket Adventure, because literally in that game you only get one try for every spell stage. Let's just one backtrack, which the game lets you do early. Here you can't really backtrack, you just go with it, and it sucks. Well, of course it's a Game Gear game because, well, every Game Gear game just doesn't really have a save system. Unless it's Tails Adventure or something like that, where it's a password system. Password system is just to unlock things. It's not even really a real save system. It's just saving. It's just having things at like that exact moment saved at the like exact time. That's pretty much what a save file is, though. So technically, it is a proper save file by what will probably be defined as a save file. Then yes, it's a save file. No more, no less, just a save file. I can't seem to find, like, it feels more like Sonic C, where there isn't really like any like pits. Probably in something like Atomic Destroyer, but I don't know. It'd be helpful if there was more here, though. Also, yes, I know it's been a year since I played this game. Yeah, I know I think I already mentioned that, but like, still. I know. It's going on like 2 years ever since I played this game. Ugh. I've been recording like 11 or 12 days. Ugh. Why just won't just like let me like jump there? I did the spin thing, come on. I mean, it sucks too because you have to have 50 rings when you hit that emerald monitor. It's just not a free get in. Like, you have to have 50. Not like that makes any sense because for anything else you don't need 50. Or any requirement. You just get it. So of course, besides the ring, like, why would you need a requirement for a ring to have more rings even though you can't even really collect any? It's right there. It's an easy spot. And I just can't have it. And I just have 50. See what I mean? It does really show that I haven't played this game. But really besides the point. Still, not even sure if I even really, like, I like this game. But maybe my thoughts will change after this playthrough. Maybe. Of course, Pocket Adventure is the better game though, but this game has really unique ideas though. Also, some features that should have just been in the 16-bit Sonic games altogether. Like, why are they just locked to this one game? It's not like they even appeared in Mania either. The bubble thing appears from Sonic 2 8-bit, and it also appears here. That appeared in Sonic Mania, but I'm more so talking about like how you can like spin roll and stuff. Not like you'll really need the 30 ring thing. You wouldn't really need a 30 ring thing because that would be way too powerful. Because in the 16-bit Sonic games, pretty much Sonic can already live off of one ring. Because you can just recollect them all the time. Here you just can't recollect them really. You just lose 30 and then that's it. Or if you're talking about the more earlier 8-bit Sonic games, then well you lose all of them at once and it's worse. Ugh. Okay. It makes you like stressed until you realize like, oh, if I have like a lot over 30, it's not like it really matters. Unless you want to get like a good score. Or at least a better score than you would have. That's a way easier spot. I doubt the spell stage changes. Yeah, we're back again. There's probably a time monitor in the back of like there, but I just didn't bother exploring. Rip off Palace Zone. And it's not even, it sounds bad because it doesn't. But for real, this game likes to find ways to trap you in these special stages. I don't trust it. Like, literally, I just don't trust it. There's probably something back there. There probably is. Probably. At least I have more time, so there's a more guarantee that I win. Hello everybody, and we're back, but I'm not technically, because you're still, I'm just going to edit this video together since you're technically still watching the exact same video. But I'm just leaving off from where I left off last time. I'm just going to be honest with you, I literally just was playing this yesterday. So it's been a couple of hours, not an entire day technically, ever since I was recording this. But yeah, pretty much these spell stages like to get you trapped in them. What I mean by like trapped is like you cannot go anywhere. In this place I explored, there was actually like a time monitor right here. So that's pretty much hit that. Which means that we have so much more time to actually get up here. So I was kind of right when I said that. You know what sucks though? In order for me to listen to the audio of the game without it being out loud, I have to use pretty much my broken headphones. I'm just assuming that's just because the way it works, because like connects to it. That's like the way it like works, since like actually connected to like the device directly. It has like it can actually like record it. And I'm kind of like stuttering, but like don't even have anxiety. Also, I say it's been pretty much a year since pretty much like a year or over a year since I played this game. Which, yes, like I said before, it's very clear. Like even back then, like the footage from earlier in the video, you can see me like trying to like play it like a Genesis Sonic game, even though it's not. Time to destroy Fang the Sniper or Knack the Weasel, because apparently regional differences, even though regional differences shouldn't exist for names of characters. There we go. Our third Chaos Emerald attained. One of the advantages and also kind of disadvantages of Sonic Triple Trouble is unlike Sonic Chaos. Oh. Unlike Sonic Chaos, you don't skip an entire stage when you just simply go through a special stage. But then again, it's probably just done that way because like spell stages like work different here. In Sonic Chaos, you'll have to collect like 100 rings, and Tails couldn't even get into the special stages. It was just a glorified easy mode. I'm gonna be honest though. What I mean by I'm gonna be honest. Anyways, music's actually pretty good for this game. Oh, blank panel. Oh, yes. This boss music is really good. This game has an underrated soundtrack. Let's be real here. It doesn't have the worst soundtrack. Like, it's not the greatest. It doesn't have the most greatest soundtrack. But it has some really good tracks. And that also especially includes this one. This one's probably my favorite track out of the entire game. Technically, it's like somewhere around like 12 a.m., probably going on 1. More probably near 1 at the moment of like recording this right now. I guess I can just swipe down, but whatever. This is pretty much the first Mach Speed section of any Sonic game ever. Well, it's technically a Mach Speed section. So Sonic 06 wasn't the first. Now I meet the boss. Yeah, it's literally just a Mach Speed section. Look at this. Then you meet whoever this boss is named. What you gotta do is like uh, what you gotta do is like the thing is I'm not trying to die, especially here because it took a bit of a while to actually get here. Then boom, we put the train to a stop. Yeah, it's a pretty interesting boss. Like, you see what I mean by this game has ideas? Meta Junglera Zone. It's also a very awkward name. But anyways, I guess I'll see you next time in Meta Junglera Zone. Well, not exactly next time, but still. Next time is Meta Junglera. But this game does have some interesting ideas, like a train as a boss hasn't really been done in a Sonic game. Or before, really, in any Sonic game. Besides this one. Like, you just run on the train. That's it. The closest thing I can think of as a boss that isn't even a boss that is like something like train related or any train related stage is any train related stage. I would say probably Radical Train. That's it. It's not even a boss, but I just said like any train related stage. or train-based stage. Not like Sunset Park was even really a train-based stage anyway. But anyways, thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell to see my latest videos. That's it. But of course, comment if you want. That isn't a requirement. Not like anything's a requirement. But if you're enjoying what you're seeing so far, then of course make sure you subscribe. And I'm out of here. I will probably play more of this game just like later though. So I might upload another video, but I'm not going to upload at the time I'm recording it right now. I'm just going to edit together and that's it. Then I wait until like the morning. Well, later in the morning.